Well, it's late hip rotation, okay? Meaning this rear hip isn't rotating in time that it should rotate, okay? But what I also saw was that you're not clearing your hips because your back leg direction is going this way. And you'll also see that your front leg acts in session with that, meaning your front leg is going to land a little bit closed off. Now, this is where it gets tricky because like some people look at the crossfire delivery as, just whatever. It's your motion memory. It's your motor patterns. That's cool. But I see it as a limited opportunity to take more energy towards our target. So I'm a huge proponent of maximizing our direction, right? So we're storing up a lot of force and a lot of energy in this backside. Now, if we go to transfer that, but we're going in a direction that's off from the desired target, then that's limited potential force, limited potential energy to home plate, right? So now what happens is when we land, now we have to spin with our trunk and get into the slot going forward. So again, it's not one of those things that's like right or wrong, but I just think we can do a little bit better job of making sure that our direction is going towards the target. As you see with the drive leg kind of goes that way. And then when you land, you can see that your hip rotation is just, it's still late. I mean, you get a good amount of stretch and a separation, but you could get more if we make our direction better. We optimize direction going forward. Okay. So now if we optimize that direction, right, then we hip rotate, we rotate our hips on time. We increase the amount of separation, increase the amount of stretch. Dude, that's a lot of potential velocity to be had there, right? So now let's see. This is Buehler from the front. I want you to see his direction. See his back foot, his back leg, his direction, even though when he goes into his descend, his direction is going towards home plate. Now, boom, he anchors down. So as soon as he lands, look at where his hip, his rear hip is. See how it's into rotation, even though his trunk stayed neutral. We can also see as he lands, hand is inside 90, right? We talked about that with you earlier, arm inside 90. He creates a ton of stretch, a ton of separation, okay? Good external rotation. Let me get another one. So this is another good view of Buehler and talking about his hip rotation. So again, direction towards his task, his target. Okay. Now watch when he lands, boom. Look at where that rear hip is, right? So it's a good picture here, you and him. More inside 90, more rotation. Something that I look at is like the back foot positioning, right? You could be able to see the whole bottom of that foot. That heel should be up above the toes. And you see with you, again, remember what I said in the beginning of this analysis, man, like these little things, right? Like we're just fine tuning these little tiny pieces, but sometimes those little things can make all the difference in the world, right?